back now in Sochi. If you watched any Olympic coverage yesterday, it was hard to miss these two women American losers, Erin Hamlin and Hansen. Hamlin made history as the first American to win a medal in singles luge. Hansen finished 10th in the same event and also made some headlines with moves off the luge track. More on that in a moment. Ladies, welcome. Good to see you. And Erin, congratulations. 50 years without a medal, a single luge win for the United States or a medal. What does it say to you as an athlete? What are your expectations going in?
You know, it's real funny. This is my third games, and going in, I never really had that thought of, oh, I want to go in to make history. You know, obviously I know we've never medaled in a singles event, but it was never like on the top of my priority list.
But at the same time, was it something that you thought was unattainable? 50 years is a pretty long streak.
It's a very long time. It's ever since we have had a luge in the Olympics. But I've been on the podium before, so obviously coming into the games, that's what I'm going to shoot for. And even though the last couple seasons haven't been quite on par with someone you'd expect to get on the podium, I was still going to shoot for it and really just enjoy myself here and see how it pans out, and it went pretty well.
Your family believed in you. They were rooting pretty hard, weren't they?
Yeah, they love coming to races, and they are the best cheering section ever. They've trekked far and wide to come to luge races, and I'm so glad that they got to be here, and they had a great night.
And the folks of your hometown, Hamlin, New York, had some celebrations as well. I don't know if you've seen some of the video that's circulating out there of folks who were watching your run, what was going on back. This is a pretty small town. We've heard
it's
a bit
very
about.
Small town, yeah, but my whole family's from there. My parents grew up there, so it's a very tight-knit community, and I know, you know, there's been so much excitement, and just me making the team was headline news, and it was really exciting for everybody, so I think that helped too. No pressure on me because they were pumped just to have me go.
I guess the nearest big town, Utica, the Utica Observer-Dispatch headline, red, white, blue, and bronze. The Governor Andrew Cuomo, tweeted on Tuesday night, congratulations to Erin Hamlin of Hamlin, New York, who just won a bronze medal in the luge at Sochi 2014. Very, very cool
That's
stuff.
Cool, yeah.
You want to look at the race? How many times have you watched it?
No, I actually have. I've just seen that last clip a couple of times.
Well, comment on what we're seeing here.
That actually didn't look so hot, to be honest. But
okay.
You know, once I got out of this curve right here, it was one of the tougher spots on the track. I made it through clean, and at that point, I knew because I had enough time in the bank, and the rest of the track I had done pretty solid. So I was pretty confident that at that point I had a medal.
So do you remember the point at which you thought, okay, I got this?
Absolutely, yeah. When I first said curve 11 was one of the more difficult points on the track. So for me all week, it was kind of the iffy spot. So once I made it out of there, it was like home free. I just laid back and enjoyed the ride, and really looked forward to getting to that finish line.
And what has this done for your sport now? Again, the expectation's very low. You've shown that it can be done, the bronze medal. What does this mean in terms of attention to luge?
I really hope it kind of puts it on the radar a little bit more. It's a really exciting sport. It's not always the most spectator-friendly, but when you have a screen to watch, you can see the whole run on TV. It's pretty exciting, and it's cool. It's one of the more extreme sports that doesn't quite get the rap for it. There's a lot more going on than people might think on our sleds, but I hope it kind of opens doors for the next generations and can inspire people to get into the sport, whether as a fan or an athlete.
Well, speaking of the next generation, we've got Hansen here with us. Talk to me about you watching Erin's performance last night and what that means to you as someone kind of getting started.
I mean, honestly, it was emotional. It was definitely emotional when we watched her come down, and it's just such a cool thing because she's one of the hardest working athletes we have, and it's just so awesome to see all of her hard work come out into play and to finally snatch a bronze. That's so cool.
Somebody wrote that you were the happiest 10th place winner they've ever seen. You had a ball out there, didn't you?
I really did. Probably a little too much fun, but I mean, I wanted a top 10 finish at the Olympics, and I just squeezed in there, so I was pretty stoked.
You have brought a lot of attention to the sport as well by your kind of carefree, having a ball, dancing up a storm, getting ready for the run attitude.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, honestly, my phone has been turned off during this race, during this racing period, so I haven't really seen anything that's really been going on. I just keep hearing about.
Yeah, you're kind of a big deal on social network with these moves. Take a look behind you.
She's
Honestly,
always good at keeping things lighthearted around the team, for sure.
Honestly, I have no explanation for this. I'm in my own world, and
I'm not asking for an explanation. I mean,
I just wish I had one, because sometimes I just feel like a fool, but I mean.
But that's how you get ready. And in all seriousness, Duncan Kennedy, our luge analyst, you know, he said as a coach, not wild about it, but look for something a little bit more sports specific. He also said that he wants an athlete to do everything else she can do to be at the sharp end of staying ready and focused.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Duncan and I, we're really close. He taught me how to slide and everything, and in a way, he's right. I mean, that's really how it should go. But that is just what I do personally, and I do. There are some sport-specific movements that I'll do afterwards, but dancing just gets my whole body warmed up, and it's the quickest way to get me stoked and to get me excited to slide. And otherwise, I mean, it all stemmed. I broke my foot at the beginning of the year, and I couldn't properly warm up, but I could dance in place. So I couldn't run to warm up, but I could dance, and so it kind of just stemmed from that. And then ever since then, every World Cup, I've just danced to warm up.
You said you'd do it if I would do it.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's a battle.
You,
It's a dance
you
battle.
and Erin?
Maybe I'll judge.
Let's go. Come on.
Dance battle.
Go ahead.
Turn it up.
Show me the moves. Oh, now we're going to get down with it. Okay. And get back up again. Ladies, thanks very much.
There we go.
We'll be back with more of the Nordic combined. The ski jumping portion is complete. Cross country is next. We're going to dance to the break.
Everywhere at the Olympic Games,